today is, this is a deep dive. This is like advanced backhand technique stuff. If you're having trouble with like big distance, if you're having trouble with lag, if you don't understand how to like get this to happen and get to here, this might be a little bit too hard to understand, but it might be exactly what you need to get this to work out. So still watch, but I definitely recommend checking out my like long backhand deep dive I did that I posted a couple months ago. It just kind of breaks down how you can get into the power pocket. And today we're going to talk about an extra variable that you can add that's going to increase that power through the power pocket. So this is a shot I see not a lot of pros do. The biggest person that does it, I'd say the best example is Calvin Heimberg. He has a very compact form, very, very compact. It's coming through. It doesn't really do much, and it's just kind of right here the whole time. He doesn't really do anything big with his body. But one of the big key factors of a good power pocket that I've talked about before is making sure that when you get into the pocket, that this part of your body is completely relaxed. Your arm has to be dead weight. It has to be relaxed. And Calvin does this little trick, which this might not be why he does it, but this is what it seems like to me. He does this thing where as he's running up, I'll do a normal run up and then I'll do a Calvin run up and see if you can see the difference. There's just a normal run up. I didn't do any of the Calvin things. I'll do it once more. Now I'm going to do the Calvin run up. Calvin run up. One more time on that so you can see it. See if you can figure it out. So all those were just like 70%, 60% hyzers. But big difference. It happened right pretty early on in the throw. Normal throw, you got your disc set up, you enter into your sideways position, you go back for your behind step, and right here you're hanging out, and we're gonna reach back to here. Nothing's happened. This disc was just static. In the Calvin throw, when I go to here, boom, I relax this weight forward to like 1%, and move it forward. So I'm pulling that arm forward, just slightly. So I'll try to do it in sequence so you can see it. Right there. So I just did it. I'll do it again. See if you can see it. Right here, I start to pull the disc forward. And I do it very slowly. And what's going to happen is I'm going to pull the disc forward. Then I'm going to get to here, and my body's going to have to say, hey, we're at the behind step. It's time to turn backwards. So when I go to turn backwards, the disc, rather than being static and attached to my body, I have just initiated some momentum with the disc forward, just a tiny bit. So now the disc has force on it. The disc is moving forward. So at that point, rather than my disc being static and I reach back and it goes with it, when the disc has some forward momentum on it and I start to reach back, it curls up a little bit because the disc keeps going forward while I start to turn my shoulders and hips away from it. And so what I'm doing is I'm creating this naturally without having to think about it. I'm curling that wrist some more. So Calvin pushes it forward. That relaxes this arm because now it's got some forward momentum. And then the lags kicks in, curls it back, and then he pushes through. Lawnmower's here, so I'm going to do some throws, some example throws. Pay attention, see what you can do. one of the things I did specifically for this is I threw my eagles, because Calvin throws his eagles. He's an eagle thrower, and he gets them really far. He throws his eagles over 400 feet, which is insane. They don't go far. They're Firebirds that are slower. I can get mine to like 360, 370. If we're down a hill, I can get to 4, but all of those with the Calvin power, with the extra lag, I call it the pre-lag in there, where you've got that initial push forward, then pull back, and now this curls back on you. That pre-lag has added like 30, 40 feet to my throw easily with my eagles, and I'm able to consistently get them out there. Like, this is an Ati. I used to be the guy that's like, oh, I'm only going to throw a Firebird if I need like a 250 to 300 foot hyzer. And now I feel comfortable just smashing discs like this and getting that long distance out of it because I have that extra curl. So I'll do one more, 2 more. I got 2 discs left. So I'll do 2 more Calvin throws. Get that pre-lag initiated. Really focus on the pre-lag. And the big thing that I like about this is it allows me to throw harder with less effort. I don't have to try to pull the disc as hard at the end, and I don't have to try to rip through it as hard, because there is a better potential for distance in my disc when I create that secondary lag. I'm creating another point where it's got time to be relaxed and then activate it all at once, and that's what we want to do. Last one, I love this shot, hyzer flip turnover. Basically, I'm imagining throwing a spike hyzer skippy low shot on the left, but it's going to turn, it's going to go. And with the power on this, I really have to hyzer this. This disc usually wouldn't turn over that much. Oh, and she's rolling. Like, yeah, it's so easy to just start turning stuff over when you add that little bit of extra. So, yeah, if you're having trouble finding the distance, maybe check this out, this pre-lag thing. I'll do it without a disc even. Show you the difference again. Regular, watch my hand. Watch this hand right here. We're going boom, boom. The pre-lag, we're coming in, we're pulling it forward with our body. We're dropping it forward, and then our body wants to delay and turn back after it. And that allows this to be more relaxed and allows this to have more whip on it. So good luck. Hopefully it helps. Have a great rest of your day.